Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to start working on the 63 Unibody behind me here. So with the Unibody here I've managed to just get it sitting a little bit lower. I've got the air ride suspension that's fully extended at the moment. It's probably sitting about 6 inches off the ground, and when it's fully deflated it sits right on the deck now, which I'm really happy with. And I'm just going to try some different wheels on there. These are the original Steelies that it came with when I bought it. They were chrome, so I've painted them gloss black. They look better, but to me it's just a little bit old-fashioned. Like there's nothing wrong with them, they look okay. But on the weekend over here I managed to pick up some old school Krager eliminators. I really like these wheels. They're fantastic. They are a 15 by 8 and a 15 by 7. And they should fit the Unibody perfectly, I'd say. And with the tyres, I'm just going to get rid of the writing on there and do a white wall with it. I think that'll look really cool with this Unibody. And I might even paint the centres of the rims grey, like a matte grey colour. Yeah, with this one, I just want to really go for an old school vibe with it. A lot of guys are putting 20-inch wheels on them, which I like. I won't lie, I really like the 20s. And the big wheels on these old rigs when they're lowered, but I just want to do something a little bit different and keep it really old school. So the plan today is to fit up the front wheels, and the rears I'll just be able to sit them in there for mock-up purposes, but I've got a 5 by 5.5 inch stud pattern on the rear, and my new rims are 4 by 4.5. So got some wheel adapters on the way to convert the stud pattern from Summit Racing, but given that I'm here in Western Australia, it's not exactly overnight shipping here. So we normally have to wait about 2 to 3 weeks to get something from Summit Racing, and that's with the most expensive UPS express postage. So just to give you an idea, we do have challenges out here doing this, but like the gear normally arrives, so that's a good thing. So first up, I'm going to calibrate the E-level airbag system. It's a bit funky at the moment. It's doing all sorts of weird things, so I don't think it's been calibrated. So I was just looking up the instruction manual. You have to run it through a cycle and just let the whole thing reset itself, calibrate, so it knows where fully extended is, where fully low it is, and we should be good to go. And the good thing is, if I'm sticking with 15s, I don't have to do anything with the rear wheel arches either. I can leave these as is. What I'll probably end up by doing is putting a false floor in here and having some nice timber slats and have them just sitting over the top of that center hub there. I might even remove that, that's just fiberglass, and get rid of that, put a really nice floor in the back there, and yeah, we'll start working on this thing. Color wise, I'm still on the fence with what I'm doing. I've picked out a slightly more vivid color blue. It's just got a little bit more depth and oomph to it. So this is the blue color that I've gone with here. It's a custom mix, so there's no paint code or anything. Just picked it off a color chart, and so we'll see how that goes. The plan is to spray it with primer first, probably white or grey primer, and then where I'm going to rub through with the patinaed areas, spray it with like a darker color. I've got some black base coat, some white base coat, and some brown, so I'll just tweak them, mix them up, and just put them in the areas that I'm going to rub through, and then put the blue base coat over it, rub through till I get the patina that I'm happy with, and then go over it with I've got a gloss clear coat here, so I'm going to give it probably 2 coats of gloss clear, and if that looks too much, then I'll put a satin clear over the top of that. So anyway, so we'll be making good progress on this thing this week hopefully, and I'll take you guys along for the ride. Okay, I've got the E-level inside there calibrating, so it's been idling for about a good 6 or 7 minutes, and I didn't think anything was going to happen, and it's just lowered itself. so that's good. The calibration process seems to be going okay. So this is what it looks like laid out on the deck. So fingers crossed, once it's calibrated, I'll be able to use my 3 presets. Have one for slammed on the ground as it is now, another one for driving height, and another one for fully extended if you're going over obstacles or whatever. And I've just got the Kragers in the booth here. Just going to paint over the white lettering there with some vinyl spray, and just see how that looks. Plan is, if that's the go and I'm going to white wall them, I'll just get the tyres taken off and reverse them. Okay, we've successfully got rid of the white lettering on the tyres here. They look a little bit better already, I think. I've just test fitted the Kragers on here. I forgot to take a video, but I've taken a couple of photos. I'll just insert them here. They look fantastic actually. I'm really happy with them on the front. The rears, I can't fit them because I don't have the correct spaces for the stud pattern. But the fronts are really happy with them. They tuck in there really nicely. One change I'm going to make though is I'm going to paint them in a grey colour, in a matte grey. So I'll do that. I was going to paint just the centres, but I think we'll get a really cool effect if we paint the entire wheel. Then we'll put a white wall around the outside, and that'll just look really old school, and it'll sort of modernise this old design a little bit too, I think. Being polished, they do look a little bit dated, so I think once we do that, they're going to look pretty smart. So I've got some, going to make up my own colour. I've got some white base coat and some black base coat, so I'm just going to tweak around, try and mix them up until I get the colour that I'm happy with. This is the colour that I've come up with. This is 2 to 1, so 2 parts black, 1 part white. I think that'll be alright. It's sort of like a, it's not far off a primer colour. Hopefully it'll look a little bit better. So this is a base coat, so I'm going to lay this down on the wheels and then put some satin clear over the top of it. Okay, I've got the wheels scuffed with a 320 grit, just blown them down. I'll just prep sole them, then wipe some thinners over them, then mask them off, then we can start painting. It's all masked up. I've got them all scuffed and washed down with prep sole, wax and grease remover. So they're pretty much ready now for, I'll just give them a coat of primer first before I put the base coat on there. So we'll go ahead and do that now. We have primer on the wheels now. I only had some white primer here. Ideally I should have used grey, but that should do the job anyway. At least it'll get the paint to adhere to them nicely. So let the primer dry and then we'll put the grey base coat on. Rightio, we've got 2 coats of base coat on there now. Got pretty good coverage, so just going to let this flash off a little bit more, then we'll hit it with a satin clear coat. coat on the wheels. The gloss level will come down quite a bit as that dries out. It's only just been applied, so at the moment it looks a little bit too glossy, so I'm hoping that will drop down as it cures. That's how the wheels look sitting in the wheel arch there with everything aired out. You can see the original black steelies that I had on there. This is the other steely that I had on there on the front. Replaced him with a Kragar, and yeah, we've painted it. So like I said before, hopefully that gloss level will drop down. If not, I'll put a matte clear on there. I've got a satin on there at the moment, and like I was also saying, I need a white wall or something on there just to break it up a little bit. But no, pretty happy with how it's fitting though. That looks really cool under there actually. Okay guys, next step, we're going to put some Raptor liner on the bed on here. Going to Raptor it the same colour as the wheels, so it's like a mid-grey colour to replace the white here, just so it ties in with the wheels a little more, and I'm just trying to knock a bit of this white back as well, so it looks a bit less stark. Okay, here we go, just Raptor lined the inside of the tub with the grey, matching grey paint to the wheels. That looks 10 times better. So we'll just let it flash off a little bit, just put 3 coats on there. Use 3 tubes of Raptor and put the base coat in there with it. Yeah, and that's come up really nice. And there it is, we have just completed the Raptor coating on the bed there. It looks really nice actually. I'm quite liking this shade of grey. So with that said, I think like the wheels, they seem to be working. That's in the same colour. So now we probably want to tie something else in. I'm thinking the front bumper perhaps in the same colour grey, and I might just paint the entire thing in either white or blue. I'm not sure yet, and paint the grille the matching body colour perhaps, and just have the front bumper as the grey accent. And obviously then in the interior we will want to have less white, so where we've got white we'll probably replace that with grey, I'd say, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. I've just taken the doors off the unibody here just so I can pull the interior apart. I'm going to take the carpet out and put black carpet in, probably do something with a bench seat too, just something a little bit nicer. And it's mainly the right hand side door which has got quite a few dings in it, even though I'm going with a patina finish. I just want to straighten this door out. You can see here there's quite a big ding here, another one over here, and the door's sort of all over the place. And I've got the driver's door off as well. I might as well do both of them properly while I'm at it. Body work them, get them nice and straight, so then even if I do a patina finish it's going to look a little bit better. Thanks for watching guys, that's about it for this episode. I'm going to keep going on the bodywork on both these doors here. I've got this door only about halfway done, still got quite a way to go on it. So I'll just keep chipping away and I'll have another video out in a few days time. Okay, thanks for watching, have a good weekend.